welcome to episode 10 of the Bitcoin, Ethereum and XRP projections. How are we doing today? I hope everyone is looking good, feeling good, but more importantly, what's price saying, man? You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple, they're doing some interesting things, man. Crazy things have been happening in this marketplace. We need to have a look back in history and start to really work out exactly what is going on. Okay, so let's start from Sunday. What have we got? We had the peak formation for Ethereum. Okay, big W playing out, smaller W, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. Now remember, whenever we see a peak formation, 9 times out of 10, we're always going to see price reverse back. Okay, why? Because market makers come out of the zone. They've trapped enough liquidity in the area. They now need to realize a return for their monies that they've got in here. Okay, so this smaller W, price came up, retrace, continuation to the upside. Bigger W, price has come up. Now we have yet to have a solid consolidation back to the 50. All right. Now, the last time Ethereum did this, what did she do afterwards? Well, let's take a look back in time. Here it is. W formation. Okay. She rose. She did do the retrace. Okay. She pumped all the way up. She's done another retrace. Okay. But she was so extended away from the 50 EMA. The further she is away from the 50, the longer it takes for her to revert back to it, the greater the drop. All right. So we must proceed with caution, guys. All right. If you notice in last week's cycle, we had rise, level 1, rise, level 2, rise, snap, V-shape formation. Okay. Shark fin. If you have a look at your shark fin, you would have noticed that it would have been outside the volatility band and then it come back inside. Notable volume, stepping in, getting ready to run those shorts back to the downside. Completely recovering the move from when it started. Okay. Now, Ethereum. Are we going to see the same thing? Look, a point of interest on Ethereum is the 2645. Could we see that today? Who knows? But she's actually slowly worked her way back to this zone. She's starting to slow down. Okay, I'm not seeing clear conviction by the market makers to move price higher. Why? Because we are anticipating that we need to revert back to the mean. Yeah? Ethereum hasn't come back to the 50 EMA in a little while. Okay, if you look back again at this cycle here, she came out, pumped straight back to it. She had this cycle of actually sitting back to the 50 EMA and then the final push to the upside, which is rise level 1, rise level 2, rise level 1, rise level 2, and then rise level 3, she comes back down to it. Okay? We haven't had that yet. And that is a cause for concern. That is a cause for concern. I don't like the look of this. I need to see Ethereum come back. All right? Because she's just so extended. Notice what she's doing. Look at the pins to the high. Pin, 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 pin. It just doesn't stop. They're working the highs. They're getting people to commit to higher prices because people are buying in on the hype. Look, Ethereum's rising. Granted, she could continue going higher. That's fine. Market makers are going to get price to the area that they believe that they can maximize on their shorts. Now, what key number are we at? We are above the 2,500 mark. Remember about the pricing phenomena. Market makers build their shorts above whole numbers and or below whole numbers. Okay, they sometimes do it above and below half numbers. All right, and they do it in such a fashion where they're trying to grab the last amount of liquidity so that when they break the key point, they've got the most amount of liquidity and they've got their money in good, and then they can just send price down or to the upside in whatever direction they see fit. Okay, so I'm still expecting Ethereum to come back. I need that pullback to the 50, and the problem is the sharper the rise from and away from the 50 EMA, the sharper the fall. Okay? You're saying to me that the last time Ethereum made this progressive move, we want to see this, guys. Look, we want to see this. You want to see nice progressive moves to the upside, little pumps. It's nice consolidations, rise up, consolidation, rise up, M formation, and then it begins. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for the slow trend is the true trend. That's what you're looking for because they can cover much more ground. Look at what Ethereum has done in these two instances. She's come up, dropped, come up again. Now, this could be a massive M formation. Remember, as what I'm showing you guys is effectively short-term day trading strategy. Yeah? Why can't you exploit this move to the upside? Why can't you exploit these little moves to the upside and back up again? All right? Be aware of what's going on. If Ethereum doesn't go above this point here, then this M is going to literally wipe out everything. Ethereum has been going up too much. They need to reset. They need to bring price back down. 2 levels, okay, that will reset the whole system. When I say the system, I'm just talking about the actual behavior of buying and selling. Okay, they need to come back and realize a little bit of a return, because you can see from this move from down here, Ethereum has not stopped. She's come back down to the 800 EMA, tried again one more time here, didn't touch it, and then she's bounced away from it. But we've got the high here, and we are now progressively waiting to see if Ethereum will continue higher. All right, she had last night to really move, and she didn't. All right, there was every opportunity for her to move last night. She didn't. Now we've got New York coming into play. It is Tuesday today. Could price action today be stagnated? Could it be quiet? Monday wasn't quiet. Why wasn't Monday quiet? We normally anticipate Mondays to be quiet. Something different is happening, guys. Okay? Be aware of it. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Same story. Here we go. Bitcoin's been hitting the projections that we've been putting out. Look at the notice the zone that she's previously come back to. Happy days. All right. She's back above the 200 EMA. We've got the 800 EMA in sight. Notable volume coming in, recovering pretty much. I mean, that is just despicable. Look at that. Pay attention to this. Look at the close of the green candle on the far right against the close of the red. The open of the red. You see that? That's not by coincidence. How many times have we come across this? Too many times. It's when they started their longs. They started getting their longs at those lower prices on the left side of the chart, the first leg of the W formation. And then ironically enough, you look right, you see the green candle, and you can see effectively 3 pins. Okay? Why is it slowing down? Bitcoin too needs to come back to the 50 EMA. All right? Notice this area here. This very important area right now with Bitcoin. Okay, price has not gone anywhere near, because normally what you'd like to see is whenever you see a green candle, if you see some of the candles coming back into it as well and then bouncing away, you don't have to worry about price going back to that candle. Why? Because they managed to recover that candle and realize a profit on those shorts built at a higher price. They wanted to get the money in, and then they wanted to move out of the zone. She hasn't done that. Bitcoin has just completely moved straight away out of the zone. She's hit the 50, she hit the 200. Will she hit the 800? Let's see how today plays out. But I'm not seeing that behavior. Okay? We are still what would be deemed as level 1. If the levels play out, because of the price action that we're witnessing right now, guys, it's really bizarre. All right? Something's working here. Something different is happening. Okay? Ideally, we want to be able to see price going out of the zone, coming back to retrace to the 50, back out again to level 2, then level 3 peak formation, and then we get the new cycle. Okay, but these moves are too extended. I want to be seeing progressive moves. Where are they? These moves, man. I want these little moves. Why? Because when there is a rise and then there's a consolidation, it's market makers adding more positions. Look, rise up, building shorts, recovering those candles, realizing a profit on those candles, moving it back up, building shorts, building shorts, building shorts, up it goes, spike the high, drop. Okay, building them, rising up again, rising up, and then she drops again. Okay, that's what you need to be aware of, man. Something sinister is going off here. All right, been paying attention to this for a long time, and I don't trust it. I do not trust it. Something is brewing. Okay, you can't come down to certain lows and then snap straight away. All right, granted, the market makers just want to grab them, get their monies in good. Okay, but for me personally, in my opinion, I just don't know. I don't trust this cycle. I really don't. You know, I'm not seeing consolidations. I'm not seeing price coming back and testing anything. I'm not seeing it. They're just moving it in favor. People are so hyped up about this move right now. What better time to get ready to sell? Because you've got the commitment of the retail trader. He's buying. All right. Bitcoin's rising, Ethereum's rising towards its highs. Yo, let's get ready. You know, we're going to moon out, for the better word. Yeah. For me, I don't trust it. I don't. XRP. Same story. Look at that. Sharp move to the upside. Moving averages so skewed to the upside. Really, you know, look at that. Pretty vertical, that is. I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. Could XRP come back to previous highs? Maybe. But I don't know. I need to see the retrace. That's all I want. If I see the retrace, it comes back down to the normalized zones and then bounces away from that, we've got a solid move. We know the intention then. But we're not seeing it. Okay? Notable volume coming in at the highs. Why did they stop? Building shorts at the highest possible price. Yeah? Proceed with caution, guys. Proceed with caution. If XRP, Bitcoin and Ethereum do come back to their averages on the hourly, we will then have another conversation. Till then, you're just pretty much waiting. If you're in a profit and you're in a long and you're in a profit, realize it. Realize it, because at some point we need to pull back. This wild extension from the moving averages is just such a fishy game by the market makers. They are inducing so many people. All right, because the way they induce people is this. If you come to the chart and you see it ripple like this and it's rising, you think, okay, it's now rising. I'm going to buy this little dip. Okay, I don't want to miss out on this move because it's been rising. It could rise and can continue to rise before this actual retrace happens. So they allow the retail trader to get committed to a trade and get their liquidity. Now imagine getting hundreds of millions of people to do that. All right, you can imagine how much money we're talking now. All right. So I hope today is actually, you know, giving you a little bit of a different side to the projections channel. All right. This game is psychological. Fact. All right. Now, what the percentage of how, you know, how much psychology it is. Look, man, it's psychological for me, full stop. I will say 90%, 95% of it is psychological. 5% is the technical analysis to it. Why? Because something that appears technically is emotionally induced. It's emotionally triggered. Okay. Look at how a candle like this green one, before it was this green candle, it started off as literally nothing. Okay. In order for it to rise continuously up, okay, people needed to step in. That means people needed to have an idea installed in their mind. And when that idea is installed in their mind, they need to see that flourish. So what do? They buy and price rises. Technically, yes, that is a long green candle. It's a bullish candle. In my eyes, that's the market makers trapping up the retail traders at the highs. Okay. I hope that helps you guys. Okay. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode also. All right. Peace.